Hi friends, today we are going to discuss indirect tax. Already I posted the videos of introduction, supply, charge of GST. See the next chapter, that is exemptions. See in this section 11 of the CGST Act give the power to grant exemptions on goods and services. Okay. And next section 11 subsection 1 recommendation of GST Council for exemptions, and next is unconditional or conditional exemptions and wholly or partly exemptions and communicated through notification exemptions, and effective date is mentioned in notification. There are 5: one, recommendation of the GST Council, and unconditional or conditional, and next wholly or partly exemptions, and next communicated through notification, and next effective date is mentioned in notification. Okay, these 5 cover under section 11 subsection 1. Next, section 11 subsection 2. In this case, special order for exemptions. Okay, next, section 11 subsection 3. See in this section, whenever government issues an exemption which leads to confusion among the people, an explanation to that exemption will be released. See, actual confusion starts when exemption notification is released on one date and explanation is released on another date. See, for example, John 1, exemption for educational institutions. Government issue exemptions to educational institutions. Okay, and June 30, explanation not for private coachings. See, in John 1st, exemption educational institutions, and for this there is an explanation, exemption not for private coaching institutions. So in this period there is some transactions 50 lakhs. Supplier has collected 50 lakhs revenue between the original exemption and notification date. See another case, in John 1st, exemptions to educational institutions, and 31st December year ending, John 2020 and 31st December 2020. In this period, the supplier has collected 80 lakhs revenue, and next 15th April 2021, explanation for educational institutions, exemption not for private institutions. Okay, in this period supplier collected 20 lakhs. See, in these two cases, if explanation come within 1 year from the date of exemption notification to the explanation notification, so within 1 year, then retrospective effect. See, in this case, December 30, 30 lakhs revenue. So total 50 lakhs plus 30 lakhs, 80 lakhs. So pay tax on 80 lakhs. Okay, and next case, not within 1 year, then prospective effect, that is after 1 year explanation came, so only pay tax on those amount collected after April. Okay. And next one, agriculture services. Entry number 54. Two activities: cultivating plants, rearing animals except horses. Okay. So the activities relating to agriculture service are exempt. So which services are related to agriculture? Those all are exempt. For example, supply of farm labor, loading, unloading, packing, warehousing, etc. Operations directly related to agriculture produce. Okay. See the MCQ number 2. Transportation of dash by a GTA in a goods carriage is exempt from GST. See, agriculture produce, organic manure, milk, all of the above is exempt from GST. Okay. See next, passengers. Transportation by road. See, in this stage carriage, that is bus stops. So those cases fully exempt. And next, contract carriage. In contract carriage, radio taxi, that is GPS, no exemption, taxable in this case. And next, non-radio taxi. So in this case, used for other than tourism, charter or hire, then taxable. See, generally radio taxi means taxable and in contract carriages. And in non-radio taxis used for other than tourism or charter or hire, then taxable. And next, transportation by air. In this case, passengers going to or boarding from northeastern states, then exempt. See, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura, Bagdora. In West Bengal, Bagdora is in West Bengal. These all our states are exempt. And also, money received by an airline company by way of viability gap funding, then also it is exempt. See, viability gap funding means, for example, Delhi Airport and Hyderabad Airport. So, in these two states, airplanes are normally going to or boarding. Okay. See, in West Bengal, Bagdora, in these states, airport is there, but there is no movement. See, in India there are 400 plus airports. So for the movement of these state, moving or boarding, the government to fill this gap, that is viability gap funding, if the price of the ticket is 3,000, then government say, I will bear the burden of 500, so only charge 2,500 from the passengers. Because to moving these states, so money received by an airline company by way of viability gap funding, then it is exempt. Okay. See MCQ number 4. Transportation of passengers by dash are exempt from GST. Air conditioner, stage carriage, radio taxi, air terminating in Nagaland airport, all of the above. See here, option C is correct. Northeastern state exempt from GST. Transportation of passengers by northeastern state exempt from GST. See, Nagaland airport, northeastern state. Okay. Next, passengers transport by train. So in this case, normal trains, sleeper and general coaches exempt. And in normal trains, AC and first class taxable. So in local trains, metro, monorail, tramway, they are all exempt, and also whether AC or not, they are all exempt. See in trains, local trains and normal trains. So local trains fully exempt. In normal trains, AC and first classes are taxable, and remaining sleeper and general coaches are exempt. Next, see the MCQ number 1. Transportation of passengers by dash are exempt from GST. See option A, railway in first class. Option B, railway in air conditional coach. Option C, metro. Option D, all of the above. Which of the following is exempt? Here, see, metro is exempt. Okay? Option C is correct. Water transportation. So in this, inland water transportation exempt, whether tourism or other. Totally, inland water transportation exempt. See, water transportation by vessel for tourism taxable. So other than tourism exempt. Okay. See in this case, inland water transportation and by vessel. Inland water transportation, whether tourism or other, exempt. But in by vessel for tourism taxable. Other than tourism exempt. Okay. Transportation through oceans and seas, not for tourism, no. So it is exempt. See, passengers transportation is over. Next, goods transportation. So by road and rail, vessel and air. See first, by road. See in this, item based means agriculture produce, milk, salt, food grains, etc. And next, organic manure, newspaper and magazine, relief materials, defense and military equipment. These all are come under the item based. Okay. These all are exempt. Next, value based. So in this, in condition 1, total consignment fee for GTM 1500 or less, then exempt. In individual consignee fee 750 or less. Okay. Total consignment fee 1500 or less, and individual consignee fee 750 or less. In value based GTA exempt. Next, see the 10th question. Discuss whether GST is payable in respect of transportation services provided by Raghav Goods Transport Agency in each of the following independent cases. See in this case, customer A, transportation of milk. Transportation of milk is exempted from GST. It is covered in exemption list. And customer B, transportation of books on a consignment transportation, transported in a single goods carriage, 3000, but it crosses the limit 1500. So it is taxable. And see the next case, transportation of chairs for a single consignee in the goods carriage, but here the limit 750 not crossed, so less than 750, so 600. So it is exempt. Only in this case 3000 taxable. Okay. Person based. See, in person based, for example, X transported laptop through GTA for 2000 rupees 2000. See, in this case, X may be factory, society, cooperative society, company, firm, CTP, registered person. So in this category, X taxable. See, if X unregistered person, then not come in this category, then exempt. Okay. See, the limits of 1500, 750, which we discussed just earlier, applies to only these specified persons. See, to put it in other way, if an unregistered person uses GTA services and the charges are more than 1500, still no tax need to be paid. Okay. See, regular courier services like DTDC, Blue Dot, etc. are always taxable for everyone. And next, goods transport other than GTA are all exempt. For example, small truck drivers in unorganized sector. Okay. Next, goods transportation through rail, vessel and air. See, in this case also, item based exemptions here also exempt. Okay. And also railway equipment exempt. See here, transportation of goods through airline from other country to India. Other country to India is only exempt. Okay. Note that this means transportation goods through within India is not exempt. Other country to India is exempt. Within India is not exempt. Okay. Next, miscellaneous travel exemptions. Access to road. For example, toll charges exempt. And next, annuity fee. NHAI pay. So, these all are exempt. See, annuity fee means NHAI pay to these contractors. So, that also exempt. Next, vehicle hire charges. So, in this case, government transport undertaking exempt and GTA exempt. Next, pilgrimage services. So, for example, Kailas Mansarovar Yatra, Kumandal exempt. Hajj Yatra, Hajj Committee exempt. Okay. So, for example, Popular Travel Agency has provided Hajj pilgrimage services. Then, this service is not exempt. Provided by Hajj Committee, then exempt. See, next, healthcare services. See, in healthcare services, provided service for beauty treatment not exempt. So, other than beauty treatment, it is exempt. Okay. And another one, ambulance service is also exempt. Okay. And next, hospitals and clinics provide any services, those are also exempt. And next, paramedics. See, paramedic services means, for example, if a person gets a heart attack or accident, something else, then we call the ambulance, no? So in ambulance, there are trained persons to check the deceased person. So those persons giving services are exempt. And next, see, if doctor gets MBBS certificate, no, that certificate authorized in India, then only exempt. If it is authorized outside India, then it is not exempt. Okay, these all are comes under the healthcare services. Okay, see, there are some miscellaneous healthcare services. See, veterinary clinics, any services provided to veterinary clinics, so those all are exempt. And next, cord blood banks. See, cord blood banks means after baby birth, their umbilical cord preserved in cord blood banks, because in future any diseases for those babies, then use these umbilical cords to cure their diseases. Okay, see, and next, sanitation, medical waste disposal. See, medicines after usage not throwing directly into garbages, they are giving it to some other persons to dispose them. Okay, those services are exempt. Next, in bus stands, railway stations, we are all observing, near washrooms some persons are collecting amount like 5 rupees, 10 rupees. Those type of amounts are all exempt. Okay, and next point, buildings. So in this, providing pure labor services to buildings, then it is exempt. Along with the labors, something bricks, cement or etc., anything providing, then it is not exempt. Only labors, providing labor services are exempt. Okay, next, renting. See, in pure labor services, services providing to single residential house and government housing schemes like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So this type of houses only exempt. Because know the logic, why exemption is given only for independent house but not for apartments means, most independent houses are built in rural areas and government does not want to tax them. Okay, and next, apartments are generally built by big contractors and there is no need to give exemption to them. That's why single residential houses are exempt. Okay, see, next, renting. Any building given for renting for residential purpose, then it is exempt. And next, if hotels are giving rent, then hotels means guest house, something, club, bar, campsite. So these type of buildings giving rent less than or equals to 1000, then it is exempt. See, in prior to the amendment, up to 1000 exempt. After amendment, less than or equals to 1000 exempt. Okay, next, religious places, any room provided, then that room 1000 per day exempt. For example, Tirumala. So they're providing rooms, no. So those type of rooms per day 1000, then exempt. Next, halls for the purpose of marriage ceremonies. So those type of halls 10,000 per day exempt. Next, shops. So in temple Besides, there are shops, no coconut shops, something flower shops. So those type of shops, 10,000 per month exempt. Okay. Next, educational institutions. See, in educational institutions, services provided by educational institutions and services provided to educational institutions. Those type of services exempt. For example, educational institutions like class up to 12th class exempt, and next recognized degree exempt, next vocational courses exempt. Vocational courses means industrial training. Okay, so first see, by services provided by educational institutions. In this, services provided by educational institutions to students, faculties, other staff, then it is exempt. The next one, services provided to educational institutions. So in this, any services provided to educational institutions only up to 12th class exempt. For example, transport of students in vans. So those type of services exempt, catering services exempt, and security cleaning services exempt. Okay. See, there are some miscellaneous services are exempt. For example, IIM, Indian Institute of Management, providing services only regular courses exempt. Public libraries exempt. Next, recreational trainings exempt. Any services provided by charitable entities. Recreational services means, recreational training means any services provided by charitable entities. Those type of services exempt. See the ninth question. Examine whether GST is exempted on the following independent supplies of services. Services provided by a private transport operator to Scholar Boys Higher Secondary School in relation to transportation of students to and from the school. So in this case, it is exempt because services provided by a private transport operator to Scholar Boys Higher Secondary School in relation to transportation of students to and from the school, it is exempt. And see the second question. Services provided by way of vehicle parking to general public in a shopping mall, it is not exempt. It is taxable. Okay. See MCQ number 3. What of the following services provided to an educational institution, depot public school, are exempt from GST? See option A, transportation of staff of the school, cleaning of the school, services relating to conduct of higher secondary exams, all of the above. See here, all of the above are exempt from GST. Okay. See, and next, see advocate services. In advocate services, there are three types of advocates: senior advocates, junior advocate, and advocate firm. So in this, exempted legal services. So if services provided to business entities, so their turnover, business entities turnover less than 20 lakhs, then exempt. If other than business services, then totally exempt. Okay. If business entities means less than 20 lakhs turnover, exempt. Next, services between a junior lawyer and advocate firm, exempt. Okay. See, and also arbitrator, providing arbitral services to business entities less than turnover 20 lakhs. So those services are also exempt. Arbitral services are also exempt. Okay. So next one, services by classical artist. See, in classical artist, up to 1,50,000 exemption. See, for example, performances by artists in classical dance, music, and theatre. Up to 1,50,000 exempt. Next, not available to performance made as a brand ambassador. If any service is provided to brand ambassador, then it is not exempt. Only performance by artist in classical dance, music and theatre, then exempt. Okay. Next, see the seventh question. RXL Private Limited manufactures beauty soap with the brand name Forever Young. RXL Private Limited has organized a concert to promote its brand. Miss Ahana Kapoor, its brand ambassador, who is a leading film actress, has given a classical dance performance in the said concert. The proceeds of the concert worth 1,20,000 will be donated to a charitable organization. See, in this case, services by an artist by way of a performance in folk or classical art form of music, dance, or they are exempt from GST. Okay, if the consideration charged for such amount not more than 1,50,000. In this case, amount not exceeding 1,50,000, but Miss Ahana Kapoor, brand ambassador of Forever Young soap, manufactured by RXL Private Limited. The services rendered by her by way of classical dance performance in the concert organization. So, promote its brand will not be eligible. Okay? Is liable to pay GST. Independent journalism. Services by an independent journalist not working any news channels, then it is exempt. Okay. Next, admission to recreational activities. See, recreational activities means watch for entertainment purposes like circus, dance, drama, this type of services. So in recreational activities, exempt 250 rupees if services provided like performance, like circus, dance, drama, etc. These are exempt rupees 250. And non-performances like museum, juke mark. So these type of activities unlimited exemption. If there is a performance, then it's 250. If no performance, then unlimited. Okay. Next, government. So services provided to government, services provided by government. See, services provided to government. Constitution under Article 243G and 243W has asked panchayats and municipals to perform certain compulsory duties, example sanitation, education, etc. These type of services are exempt. See, services to government, pure services exempt from GST. Other than pure services not exempt. Okay. Next, services provided by government. See, services provided by government, PPT services are taxable. See, PPT services are taxable. PPT services means post departments and post airport and transportation of passengers and goods. See, in post department, 4 services: speed post, express parcel, life insurance agency. These all are taxable. Next, port and airport. So these all are taxable. Next, transportation of passengers and goods. So these all are taxable. So Services provided by government, if it is PPT services, then it is taxable. See, services provided by government, taxable when renting of immovable property for any business entity for value more than 5,000, then it is taxable. And next, other than PPT services, renting of immovable property business entity with a turnover of 20 lakhs, with a turnover 20 lakhs for value more than 5,000, then taxable. Okay, both cases taxable. Okay, next, see fifth MCQ. Which of the following services provided by Department of Post are exempt from GST? See, speed post, life insurance, express parcel. None of the above. See, PPT services are taxable. Just I discussed. Okay, option D is correct. None of the above are exempt. And banking. See, any financial services are exempt, like services by RBI, and next interest other than credit card interest. Okay, and next discounting examples, bills of exchange, like that. And next, foreign exchange between banks and dealers, services by acquiring banks up to 2000. Next, business facilitator services, these all are exempt. Okay, next, sporting activities, exemption related to sports, like sponsoring of a sporting event, non-commercial purpose. Okay, next, services by one recognized sports body to other. And next, services by player, referee, umpire, coach and team manager to a recognized sports body. So these all are services exempt. See the question number 6. An individual acts as a referee in a football match organized by Sports Authority of India. See, if individual acts as a referee, umpire, coach, so in a football match that is also organized by Sports Authority of India, then he is exempt. And see, in next case, he also acted as a referee in another charity football match, but that is organized by local sports club in lieu of lump sum payment. Whether it is exempt or taxable, it is taxable. He is required to pay GST. Okay. See the 8th question. Determine taxable value of supply under GST law with respect to each of the following independent services provided by the registered persons. See, fees charged for yoga camp conducted by a charitable trust registered under section 12AA of the Income Tax Act. Amount charged by business correspondent from banking company for the services provided to the rural branch of bank with respect to a saving bank account. An amount charged by cut blood banks for the preservation of stem cells, 5 lakhs. An amount charged for services provided by commentated to a recognized sports body. See, in this case, first 3 cases are exempt and 4th case taxable, because in 4th case services provided by commentator, not a referee, umpire, coach, team. Okay, player, referee, coach, team, not a commentator. So in this case taxable. Once refer the notes 1, 2, 3 cases, then you will get better clarity. Okay, next move on to the another question. See, there are some amendments in exemptions chapter. Prior, after, change. See, I already discussed services provided by hotel tariffs up to 1000 exempt. So after amendment, less than or equals to 1000 exempt. Okay, here room rent up to 1000 exempt, and here less than or equals to 1000 exempt. So change value of supply, that is 1000 rupees also included exempted. See, exemption purpose limit 1000 also included. Okay, next one. Services by way of transportation of goods by an aircraft vessel to any passenger from custom station. By aircraft vessel to any person custom station. See, by an aircraft vessel to any person from custom station of clearance in India to place outside India. To any person custom station of clearance in India to place outside India up to 3919 exemption. So after amendment, it is extended to 3920. Change extended exemption by 1 year. Okay. See, and next one, services by way of giving an hire by any person to state transport undertaking a motor vehicle mean to carry greater than 12 passengers. See, this same services by way of giving on hire by any person to state transport undertaking a motor vehicle mean to carry greater than 12 passengers. So, and also included a local authority and electrically operated vehicle means to carry greater than 12 passengers. So included change vehicle, electronic vehicle included in the exemption. Electronic vehicle. Okay. See, another one, services provided by CG, SG, UT or local authority to a business entity with an aggregate turnover of up to 20 lakhs or 10 lakhs in the previous financial year. So now, services provided by CG, SG, UT or local authority to a business entity with an aggregate turnover of up to such amount in the preceding financial year. So, up to such amount in the preceding financial year as it make eligible for exemption from registration under CGST Act. So, change condition for recipient. Business entity not liable for registration. See, business entity not liable for registration. Okay. See, here services provided by government with an aggregate turnover of 20 lakhs or 10 lakhs. So, preceding financial year. So, here services provided by government to business entity with an aggregate turnover up to such amount in the preceding financial year as it make eligible for exemption from registration. So, condition, business entity not liable for registration. Okay. See, there are some more amendments in exemption chapter. If any services directly or indirectly related to any of the events under FIFA 17 Women's World Cup 2020 to be held in India are exempt. any services like by FIFA and its subsidiaries to any person, and by any person to FIFA and its subsidiaries. So directly or indirectly related to FIFA, those type of services exempt. Okay. See another amendments in exemptions. If bank providing services to a person in the form of giving loans, extending deposits or advances, so in this way the consideration is represented by way of discounts, any other charges, then GST applicable, taxable. If interest consideration is in interest, then no GST. Okay. See another one. If bank not a giving loan, person giving a loan to a person, then interest GST applicable. Okay. See person giving in the form of EMIs. Okay. See another amendment. Services of life insurance provided are agreed to be provided by Central Armed Police Forces under Ministry of Home Affairs. Group insurance funds by Central Armed Police Forces group insurance funds to members of the scheme. See there is a change. Scheme has to be a group insurance scheme of the concerned Central Armed Police Force. Okay. Here there is a new scheme, Bangladesh Bima scheme. See various schemes by way of services of general insurance business. So Bangladesh Bima scheme services are also exempt. Okay. See another one. Services given by unincorporated association, that is Resident Welfare Association. See Resident Welfare Association services to residents. See here services given by residential welfare house associations to residents. So here exempt maintenance charges exempt up to 7,500 per month per person. Okay. And also exempt if total collection does not exceed 20 lakhs, okay, then exempt. See for example, if a person has 2 flats for which he pay flat 1 7,500 greater than 7,500 and flat 2 less than 7,500. So in this case, if turnover greater than 20 lakhs, then if greater than 7,500 and less than or equals to 7,500, in this case greater than 7,500 not exempt, less than or equals to 7,500 exempt. Okay. Next, if less than or equals to 20 lakhs, then greater than 7,500 exempt and less than or equals to 7,500 also exempt. Okay. See and last exemption, educational institutions provided part of curriculum to obtain qualification. See, maritime training institutions and their training courses are approved by the Director General of Shipping, where which are duly recognized under the provisions of the Merchant Shipping Act 1958. Okay, these services are also exempt. Okay friends, exemption chapter is over. Next we will discuss another chapter. Okay friends, do well, all the best. Bye friends.